Hi guys! So today we're going to be bringing you two reviews of two movies, How to Train Your Dragon 2 and Dragons Dawn of the Dragon Racers. And with that, I will let my daughter start off.
So How to Train Your Dragons 2 is a really good movie. If you haven't seen the first one, you've got to watch it first. No skipping ahead. You won't understand. Okay? Got it. Now, to get on to the review of How to Train Your Dragons 2, it's a very cute family movie that everyone can enjoy. Adults and small children and everyone in between, in my opinion anyways. There is a sad part. Not going to give it away, but there is a sad part. But other than that, it is a very cute, funny, great movie. Um, if you like dragons and mythological creatures and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure you'll like this movie. If you like kids' movies and animated movies in general, you'll like this movie because it's animated. And it's just a really good movie, especially like if you watch the first movie, you'll understand a lot more. Because if you go into the second movie without watching the first movie, you'll just be extremely confused. Like, okay, what's going on here? Which, in general, that's pretty much a dead giveaway. Don't watch the second movie before the first movie. But hey, some people do it anyways. But this is not a movie you should do that with. Other than that, I don't know what to say, so I'll let my mom tell you what she thinks about it.
How to Train Your Dragon 2 is a very cute movie. And yes, I would agree with my daughter in that, yes, you better watch the first one first before you watch this one. She's watched all the stinking movies. I have, on the other hand, I'm a little late to the game, so I was so excited the other day when we found this. And I was jumping for joy because I've been wanting to watch the movies and I wanted to watch the other ones, but yet I didn't want to watch the other ones because I don't want to be like in the dark and go, wait a minute, I don't understand why. So anyway, we watched How to Train Your Dragon 2, and it is very cute. It continues the story of from the first movie. And again, if you have not seen it, well, then you should. And I don't know why you haven't seen it because, I mean, hello, it's a cute movie. Hello. Toothless alone is the cutest little dude on the planet. I mean, come on. But that alone is not enough. I mean, it's action packed. It's funny. You got laughter moments, but there's a moment. There's a moment that is a sad moment, and yes, I did cry. Doggone it. But it is a very. Other than that, that minor little bad yuck sad part. The rest of it, before and after, are funny, and the animation is spot on. It's really good, and the characters. I mean, sometimes when they have um, um, franchise movies like that are more than one movie, um, they change the person, the main character's voice or one of the characters' voices. They did not do that yet, knock on wood. And I hope that they don't in the movies to follow. Um, they they're all the same characters, character voices, and um, I like the fact that in this movie. And again, I say if you haven't seen the first one, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. So plug your ears. But if you have seen the first movie, then you know who Hiccup is, and you know Asterisk and
Astrid.
well, whatever. I'd say her name wrong every time. But the characters, the main characters, and then in the second movie it shows them, but it's not like a traditional cartoon movie where they show them the same height, the same age for 15 movies. I mean, these characters actually have grown. They've gotten a little older, and you can see it. They've actually shown the characters grown up a little bit more, and I like that. I think that's kind of cool because when I was a kid, I remember watching cartoon movies and wondering, well, what do they look like? Did they grow up? Do they get older? Or I know I'm different. I'm unique. I know that, but that's okay. But I will say that this is definitely a family movie. Anybody can watch it. If you don't have children, don't feel bad. You can watch it by yourself. If you have kids or you have grandkids, sit down and plop the kids down in front of the TV and watch it with them. I mean, it's a really cute movie. You will enjoy it. You'll probably be laughing louder than your kids or grandkids. Um, it is not one of these movies that you have to worry about double entendres or double double meaning things or anything like that. You actually can watch it and really enjoy it, and there's no language, there's no bad stuff, there's nothing that you need to worry about in that avenue whatsoever. And with that, I will pass the baton to my daughter and let her tell you what's the next movie, what she thought.
So Dragons Dawn of the Dragon Racers is it's okay. It's not my favorite. Um it's clearly like a made for TV movie. Movie saying loosely because I'm not sure if they were like, "Oh, it's a movie," or what they technically considered it to be. It was, I want to say, like a half an hour or so long, maybe 45 minutes at the longest, but I don't think it was even that. It wasn't part of a show, so I don't know. It was clearly between the first and second movie. The reason I didn't love it was you could tell that clearly they weren't through the exact same animation studio, or if they were, they had a much lower budget. You could tell it in the animation.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as great quality as the movies, 1 and 2. Um, so it was definitely either through the same animation studio but much lower budget or whatever. There wasn't as much effort put in, I felt. Um, the characters were still voiced by the same people, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember any major inconsistencies as far as that goes. But I mean, if you have a kid, your kid will definitely enjoy it. Not sure about an adult. I'll let my mom talk in a minute and tell you what she actually thought. But for me it was just a little dull, a little boring. There just wasn't as much going on as the movies. I mean, yeah, there was. I think it was more just like, oh, we'll just release this just so that people have something before we release the second movie because it's taking a bit longer than we expected, maybe. Like, maybe they had to um, extend the release date to later on, and so they decided to put this out as, like, here you go, we can't give you the second movie quite yet, but we'll give you this. And so, I wasn't the biggest fan. But I'll let my mom tell you what she thought.
Dragons Dawn of the Dragon Racers is a it's kind of disjointed in the How to Train Your Dragon series. And when I say it's kind of disjointed, it's not like it doesn't have the How to Train Your Dragons in the title. It just says dragons. And so when we came across it through a movie search, and I believe this one was on Netflix. I would not swear to it for sure. Um, it had all the same characters, so I was, of course, thinking, oh, cool, and we put it on, and it's funny. But the animation is subpar compared to the first movie and the second movie. This is not the animation is not as good. Um, but it's the character voicings are or seem to be still the same people. Um, The movie It, I guess it was like very short. It was like 45 minutes, I think. It was not very long at all. So I'm not exactly sure what that would be categorized as, whether it wasn't really a TV show, and it's not really a movie, but it was in the movie. So in the movies category on the channel that we were looking at it. So uh, I would say that yes, if you have little ones at home, or you watch little ones, or you have grandkids or whatever, you could probably sit them in front of this movie, and they would probably not think twice about it, because they're not, very old. They don't, probably wouldn't know the difference. But I would say if you have a teenager, preteen, or you know, maybe even, third, fourth grade, they would probably, really start to, kids are going to start noticing, that doesn't look like the other characters from the other movies or whatever. So, they might not buy it and be like, oh, this is, it's kind of like buying a toy and it's a knockoff toy, and you try to pass it off to your kid like, here's this Nerf gun, although it says Norf gun or something. you know, it's kind of like that. You buy something and you buy a knockoff brand, and you're kind of trying to pawn it off on your kid like, here, take this. It's the name brand. No, really. Oh, it just says that. But older kids and adults can still watch it. It does have funny moments. It is it's enjoyable, but the animation is way subpar compared to the other movies. Um, I again, like I said, this really isn't a movie, but if you have a little one that wants to watch a short movie, or they want to watch something, and you want to throw something on for them for a short time, 40 minutes is not that bad, you know. And it's not something like, some little kids movies that where you get a song stuck in your head, and you have it in your head for 5 days. Um, this one you can actually watch. I don't think there's any singing or anything like that in the movie, so as far as that goes, that's not an issue. Um, so you can watch it with your children, especially if they're littler. It'd probably be a little bit more enjoyable for them. Um, Again, I will say that the there's no bad language in the movie. There's nothing awful bad like that. That is not seen. That's not what I mean when I say this is subpar. I just mean that the animation is not like the top-notch animation from the first two movies. This one is not really. I would not consider 40 minutes a real movie. It's just kind of like a movie-ette, just a little taste of a movie, maybe. But the character voices seem to be the same. The comedy, the 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 way in which it's portrayed seems to be about the same as far as um, the way the characters are portrayed in the movie is pretty much spot on. It's just the animation is not that great. So if your kids are into How to Train Your Dragon movies, this is an okay movie. I would say as far as the animation goes, it's not that great. But as far as the other parts of it, I would say you could get over the animation part, and you can still watch it and still have an enjoyable time. And with that, I will say, if you liked what we had to say, give us a like. And if you didn't like what we had to say, let us know. We're here for you. And we need to know what you guys like or don't like. And if you guys want us to watch a certain movie or a show, let us know that. Hit the subscribe button while you're at it and hit the notification bell too while you're there. That way, you know, every time we make a movie or make a video, that you know when we do it. And with that, guys, we're going to say we'll see you later and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.